Hi, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the program here, Stock Markets with Bruce. I'm your buddy, Uncle Bruce. Today's date, Tuesday, April the 29th, 2025, the day after the Canadian election, the federal election, and earnings release day for Sofi. We've been waiting on this channel for this day. And we have been just chomping at the bit, waiting to dive into the numbers and look into the results and wonder what the shares are going to do and will they go up or not. We did see SoFi shares just 2 weeks ago hit a low of the 850 to 885 range on the big sell-off when you-know-who in the White House in the city known as you-know-where came up with all kinds of tariff nonsense, and trillions of dollars of values were eviscerated across the markets. SoFi was no stranger to getting sucked down the vortex, but the good news is the shares are now recovered by $5 a share, if not more. And right at the moment, we're at $14.23, $14.24 a share on SoFi, up about $1.03 a share, with over 12 million traded in the pre-market. What did SoFi do to deserve such a run? What they're supposed to do, and what they were telling us they were going to do, and what I have been reminding you what they have been doing now for 5-6 straight quarters. What do they do? What is it? Oh, yeah, they make money. That's right. They make money, and they're making more money every 90 days, every week. They're making more money every week. They're just making more revenue. Gross sales are up. Net profits are up, memberships are up, everything is up. And now the company is raising its guidance like it should. They know they're going to make more money the rest of the year. They have to upgrade their guidance. And I'm telling you, those numbers are not accurate because, as usual, they are they're sandbagging us. They're giving us a lower number than what's really going to happen. But they're playing it smart. They're not stupid people over at SoFi. They're very smart over there. They're giving us a guidance that is higher than the previous guidance, which has been the same thing for every quarter going back now, several quarters in a row. They constantly, every 3 months, up their guidance. And then they deliver above that. And that is what's going to happen here. One little ditty of info. The quarter we just had reported, they were supposed to make 3 cents a share. That was what the street was guiding. They delivered 6 cents a share. They gave us double the number. You tell me any other S&P 500 company out there, any Dow 30, I'm open for info. You tell me who's doubling their quarterly earnings, net profits, in the first quarter of this year. I don't see anyone doubling their profits. I'm not talking about doubling their gross sales or doubling this division. I'm talking net earnings. These guys have doubled their net earnings. They're talking about making 28, 29 cents a share for the entire year, this calendar year, 2025. I don't believe it. I think they're going to be over 30 cents a share, maybe as high as 35, maybe 40. But if I use the number of 30 cents, because it's easy to multiply 30 cents instead of 28 or 29, if we use 30 cents a share as net earnings for this year, I'm going to speculate that in 2026, the next year, they're going to net out over 60 cents a share. That's what I think they're going to do. At 60 cents a share net earnings for next year, that means the stock at $12 a share is trading at 20 times earnings. This thing will not trade at 20 times earnings. The stock's going to trade at least 40 to 60 times earnings because a company that can double their net profit doesn't trade at low conservative multiples. A 40-time earning multiple for this stock at 60 cents a share means that next year, this is a $24 stock. Right now, it's $14.36. It's $10 a share too cheap. And so it has $10 of upside within the next 12 months. The year after, 2027, earnings will be $1.20 to $1.50. 40 times earnings, 48 to 60 bucks a share in 2 years. That's where these guys are going. That's where they're going to go. That's what's going to happen. and the shares at the moment are at $14.35. Just, it's nothing personal. It's just numbers. I'm just throwing you numbers. Yeah, right now it's 30 cents a share for this year, let's say. And 40 times earnings for this year would mean a $12 stock. Fair enough. There are analysts giving this company a target price of between $6 and $8 a share. The reality is it isn't going to be under 12 at all, because if you're going to earn 60 cents a share next year, you're not going to trade at 40 times earnings this year. You're going to trade at 60 to 70 times earnings, and then trade at 40 times earnings next year, and then trade at 30, 35 earnings the year after that, and you're still going to be a $60 stock, and after that you're going to $100 a share. Who knows this? Who knows this info? I do. Now you do. Noto, Anthony Noto and the board of directors knows it as well. The top insiders of the company know exactly where they're taking this company. Members of this company, they just about to hit 11 million members. They added 800,000 members to their client base. Members become customers. You don't become a member of the bank. You don't join the bank as a member because you don't want to deal with them. You get the app, you open a SoFi account, you become a member, and you start to use the services of the bank. You start to use their savings account, you use their checking account, you get a debit card, you apply for the credit card, you start to open up an investment account here, you start getting daily interest on your money. You use the services of SoFi, and there are a lot of services to use in SoFi. So their membership numbers went up 34% last quarter. Have you noticed that on Wall Street this last month, a lot of public companies have withdrawn their guidance? They won't even tell you what they think they're going to do in the next 3 months. American Airlines is going, we don't know how many people will be on our planes in the next 3 to 6 months. United Airlines has 2 guidances for you. They've got the good guidance and they got the bad guidance. You choose, because we're not going to choose. That's what United Airlines is talking about. They have all these computer systems and these analytics and all these advisors. They don't even know what their business is going to be like. UPS this morning announced 20,000 layoffs. 20,000 job losses are coming at UPS, with dozens of locations being shut down. This is a brick and mortar company pulling back. This is an all street darling. This is an all-star darling stock of Wall Street cutting back. Federal Express numbers, they don't look good. Amazon's numbers, they're not looking good. Anyone importing goods right now? How good is your future going to be the next 3 to 6 months? We don't know. We don't know what that guy in Washington's going to say in the next 15 minutes, let alone a month from now. Wall Street is completely lost as to what the hell's going on and what's going to go on. But when it comes to SoFi, they go, we don't import toasters. We don't import pots and pans. We don't manufacture iPhones. We're the online fintech banking center for America. That's what we're a one-stop financial stop on one of these. This is our branch. This is the loan center. This is how you get a credit card. This is how you watch your money. One of these. We're not part of the tariff game. We don't have to worry about the tariff game. The stock's up $1.20 right now to $14.42. That's what's going on at SoFi. Guidance has been raised on the gross revenue, net profit, doubled their earnings per share. Net revenue was up 33% in the quarter. They're firing on all cylinders. And there are analysts out there. I'm waiting. Analysts, hey, what are you going to tell the world about SoFi now? I'm waiting for the first analyst to have the guts to stand up and say, target price within 12 months, $25 a share. Haven't seen it yet, unless I've missed it. And I've been busy this morning. I may have missed it. I apologize if I have, but I don't see any guidance numbers of $25 a share, because the analysts in Wall Street are either oblivious to SoFi, being told not to talk about it by their superiors, or represent short interest groups. I honestly do not know. $14.45 a share, up $1.25. The volume on SoFi right now this morning, 14.1 million shares has traded in the pre-market this morning. Yesterday, we just broke $13 a share. on the way back from the $8-9 level. We just barely got to 13 yesterday, and we're at 14.43 right now. So we're on our way back to new highs. Shares will easily break the $18+ level for their high of the year, 18.42. And any of you out there who've written cash secured puts and have been sitting on a mountain of capital are going, this is pretty good, Bruce. I kind of like this game. I like the fact that you told me to sell my Sofi when it ran up to 18.42 back in the end of the year and into December and into January. I sold out on the way up, and I wrote put contracts like you said. I've been sitting on a mountain of money, earning interest every month, saying, thank you, sir, may I have another? Watch the shares come back down. I didn't flinch, and now I notice them just powering their way up, and I'm just going, yeah, I'm just as rich as I was 3 months ago before all the shenanigans happened in Wall Street and with the tariff game, and now my shares are surging again, and the puts that I wrote are shrinking in value, and now I'm going to have to consider, if this shares want to go back to $18 to $20, I guess I'm going to have to consider a rollover of my cash secured put contracts, which means you will grab, some of you, between $3 and $6 a share in cash, additional cash into your account. And you will reluctantly, or not so reluctantly, get a lot richer than you are now. And why? Because Noto is making you richer. Why? Because the company is firing on all cylinders while the street is having a hissy fit with the tariff game. It's not your fault that you're getting richer owning a Sofi. You don't have to feel guilty about it. And I wouldn't run around town waving a Sofi flag and trying to draw attention to yourself. Lay low and enjoy the rich gain here. Enjoy the run. Tolerate volatility, because you're going to see some now. You're going to see up and down swings in the stock price. Just relax, fold your arms, and keep a level head about yourself and go, okay, yeah, this thing's going to 2025. Okay, that's where it's going. Great. Palantir was $14 a share over a year ago. Is now $110, $15 a share. I don't even know. You know what Palantir's doing. Palantir makes no money. Palantir has no profits yet. Sofi makes money, and it's a $14 stock. And they're going to make a lot more money in the next quarter, 6 months, 9 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. Sofi will not suffer the slings and arrows and the ups and downs of volatility like other stocks will, because this is a company that deals in cash with a lot of capital. They are attracting a lot of capital from major investment firms like Fortress and Owl. They have raised billions of dollars of capital to fund their loans, and the loan business is good on all fronts. Sofi is a winner, and the street, serious hedge funds want in. What kills me and just blows my mind is why certain outfits out there who could have been buying this stock for the last year and a half didn't make a move on it. They never saw activist investors anywhere step in here and try to get 10% of this company. Our friends at GameStop, I mean, $6.2 billion in cash sitting in their goddamn account. They could have bought $1 billion worth of this stuff and own 10% of this company and just be getting richer like you can't believe. Didn't buy any. I don't think so. I thought they were pretty smart over there, but I've been telling them for a year and a half, I think you guys should be buying up some of this stock just as an investment. Since you're turning yourself into an investment company, why don't you invest in this? By the way, one little tidbit of info for you that came out. Excuse me, it came out, I think, last night. I don't even know exactly when this was announced. But I did catch a headline on it, is that Sofi is now getting back into crypto. They couldn't offer crypto investments of any kind, and they had to get out of the crypto game about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. When Sofi was attempting to become a chartered bank, which they are a chartered bank, they had to step away from crypto, and they did. But now with the new regulations and the opening up of crypto into the banking system of sorts, They're announcing they're going to open up a crypto division again. And so that crowd with trillions of dollars out there can now come into SoFi as well. This company is open for business. It is the American Express of fintech banking. That's what these guys have been quoted as. The stock is $14.29 a share. It's going to 25, and then we'll go to 60, and we'll go to 100. It doesn't have to do it in a week. It would be nice, but that's not going to happen. It's going to steadily move up in value. And shorters out there, there are shorters, 146 million shares shorted. They're going to get their butts handed to them as if they haven't already lost $5 a share in the last 10 days. They're going to lose much more than that. And so this stock is not going down to $8 or $10. They're not going to back off because, every time they release earnings, they back off. No, those days are over. These guys are now showing the world with audited statements, look how we're doing. We're not guessing we're going to make money. We are making money. And that's the difference. This will become an S&P 500 company. It's only a matter of time. $18 a share or above, they'll qualify for S&P 500. I wouldn't be surprised if the average, the bottom 100 S&P stocks, the 400 to the 500, those guys, a whole bunch of those guys are not even worth $18 billion right now, market cap, that they've lost so much market cap value that to get into the market cap of the S&P is probably cheaper now than it was 3 months ago. But we'll see how it goes. 14.24, 14.26 a share is kind of where SoFi is right now. Welcome to the party, pals. Richard Carlin is here. Bama Babe, Pappy J, Sean is here. Eddie Martin is here. The Big E is in the house. Andre is here. So is John Harpster. Katie is here. Jeff is in the house. The man. Good morning, everybody. B the Casino is in the house as well. The man is here. Crazy 49er SoFi already at 14, baby. Oh, yeah, the man. That's it. I was hoping for higher. There'll be a $1 pullback, I'm sure. I don't think so. Charlie, hello there. Deep Value is here. Rice is here. Mark is here. Bobby Atkinson. Good morning, everyone. David R. SoFi triple beat was up 5%. Hims and Hers got a weight loss drug up 15%. Jimmy, giddy up on SoFi. Chase Rosita Parker is in the house and has given us the 23rd thumbs up of the day. Can you find the thumbs up button for me? Hit that son of a bitch, please. We need help. Thank you. Andre Delatorre, Weber Day, Aurora, Doug, Crazy 49er, welcome. Crazy 49er on the other Ozemic type drug. Charlie ended up writing 5 of those 464, 466, April 28 triple Q put spreads. Yesterday, after you went to premium, it was 21 cents. We will see where the markets want to go today. Doug Carney, our new PM, a new day for Canada. The man, Fidelity's reporting said it was 4 cents expected, the actual 5 cents. Wonder why the difference, and the reality is 6. Crazy 49er, nice, Charlie. The man, Doug Keeper, yeah, Canada minus a few provinces. Stock Jockey, welcome to the party, pal. Giddy up. Tom Kaufman, I have been writing 0 days to expiry options on the triple Qs and the SPYs. Yesterday, my Qs was in the money. Luckily, it ended out of the money by the market close. Would love to have your class on writing these types of 0 options anytime. Well, we're working on that. Welcome, everyone, to the program. Splair, hey, out of curiosity, because we pay so much to YouTube, is anyone else here experiencing always to get for free memberships on other channels? I only like the stream, and it's happening. I don't know quite what this means. Man, SoFi beefs up their trading platform when they will skyrocket. Alberto, good morning, Bagel Familia. I'm here. We can begin. Let's get this dinero. Yes, sir. I have a feeling Alberto's cash secured puts are looking awfully good today. Dude, analysts don't need no stinking analysis here. Jeff, Alberto, you're here. Charlie, looking like I'm going to roll my May 16 $12 cash secured puts on SoFi. Still have 17s for January 2026 also. We will have to see what those are looking like this morning. Yes, I think they're shrinking quite nicely. Those 15s are only worth 80 odd cents. The 20s are now worth $6.80, 70 cents. Down they go. Alberto, Jeff Jr., let's go, baby. Making money. Gotta love markets like today. Doug, gotta love being a SoFi trader short-term or long-term. AJ is here. I'm quite pleased. I folded my arms and didn't take the profit on the SoFi cash secured puts yesterday. They will be looking even better today. Johnny, GameStop is the black swan, mother of all short squeezes, beast thanks to the GOAT Ryan Cohen. All right, GameStop. Let's see. Jeff Glass, I rolled the dice and I wrote $12 SoFi cash secured puts yesterday, expiring this Friday. I hope we can hold this gain once we open. There you go. Bobby, looking like a a 10% gain before the opening today. James of the Mystery Tree, I'm number 76 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, everybody. Let's go to the moon, says Mr. Premium of the option. Giddy up. Robert Pierpoint says, I've been underwater on my January 26, $22 SoFi cash secured puts. I'm going to be less underwater today. I was never really worried, though, as I just have one contract. I'm really, to make me buy this stuff, I'll buy this stuff. Yeah, 14, 16, 14, 20, whatever. Giddy up. The man, Jeff Glass, you'll probably be able to put in a stink bid and cash out at the market open. Let's go, kids. Let's go. Poto, let's get this money. What else is happening? Juan, I'm number 43 today. Christina, I'm number 44. Give this hopeless man a thumbs up, please. They're free to hand out to this guy. Juan, I'm number 81. Bama's here. Yay, says Christina. Stock jockey, giddy up. Charlie, good morning. Number 82. Woke up early for SoFi earnings. Stephen, I bought shares of SoFi in 2022. Average cost per share, $4.89. Aaron is here, number 77. Jared, good morning from cloudy Cincinnati. Go SoFi. Susan Shops is here, number 91. Jared, I'm number 87. Those thumbs ups are coming in. Thank you, everybody. Help us get to that 200 level. We did not hit 200 thumbs ups yesterday. Even though SoFi was pushing 13, I couldn't get you to give me 200 thumbs ups. You must hate my guts. Bama, Christina, laughing out loud. Charlie, fold your arms, Robert. You're good. Aaron, yep, a sad day for Canada being run by an evil globalist. Walter Young, hey, thumbs up, number 87. I'm getting ready to tee off, signing off. See you on the rerun. Go SoFi. Yes, sir, baby. Way to go, Walter. Let's go, says Dude One. Good morning, everybody. SoFi, 8? Yeah, some analysts said 8 a few weeks ago, as a matter of fact. 14, 16 right now. The man, Charlie, yep, I'm going to roll my 16 $12 cash secured puts also. Flint Creek, I tapped that button, and I did tap that button. Thank you, Flint Creek Soap Company. Splair, there are membership donations on other channels, and I almost always get some curious if I'm only one experiencing this luck. Flint Creek, wolf recovering beautifully, he says. She says, Charlie C2, today is the day I think the man, Murray, Merry Christmas to SoFi and Rocket Lab. Cash secured put writers. Good morning, North America and Japan. Good morning, Murray from Tokyo. Nice to have you here. The man, Charlie C2. Yeah, I'm thinking June, so 13 right now. They're 131. Thanks, Uncle Bruce, for all your help and sound advice for all of us. You're welcome, my friend Sharon. I'm number 98 today. The man, Charlie, I might go for the $14 180s. Real, I closed all of my SoFi 12 and 15 cash secured puts, and I moved to 20 to 22. The idea was to get a bigger bang for my buck today. Not a bad move there, I guess. Rice check. Looks like I'll be able to dust off a whole bunch of $17 SoFi puts pretty soon. The man, my favorite part about SoFi options is you don't even have to worry about the volume and the spread, because it doesn't matter if you get assigned. You can just premium hunt, at least on the cash secured put side. Dag420 woke up to SoFi outperforming in that, and analysts Splair would make at least sense if YouTube is preferring us bagels for being here plus 40 months. Mandu, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome all. Thank you all. Welcome all to the show. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce in front of the computer here on Tuesday, April the 29th, 2025, the morning after the Canadian election. The national election was held in Canada yesterday. And there were some fascinating results there. Now we see the SoFi numbers come out today as expected, and they are phenomenal. Their net profit was 6 cents a share instead of 3. They delivered double estimates. The stock shouldn't even be at $14 a share. It should be much higher than that. The company has raised their guidance again for the rest of the year, as they do every quarter, and they will beat these numbers because they always come in low. They come in way lower than reality. they'll make more than 30 cents a share this year. They'll make over 60 cents a share next year. Stock is headed to 25 a share without any doubt in the next 12 months. It's just a matter of from here to $25. If they went from here to 26, that's a $12 gain. Would that be $1 a month now? Do they go up $1 a month every month? $1 a month, $1 a month. Is that what's going to happen? No, because stocks don't work like that. But, you know, the underlying reality is a year from now, SoFi is a $25+ stock. And a year from now, the estimate will be it'll go to 60. It's not like, oh, it's going to go to 25 and then it's going to go back to 8 and it'll be delisted and that'll be the end of this business. No, this company is going to grow into one of the largest financial institutions in America because it is the leading fintech banker. They are the Amazon of fintech banking, and they are going to grow dramatically. Their membership numbers are just short of 11 million members. They added 800,000 in the first quarter, 33% more members in the first quarter. You tell me any other company that's growing at 33%. Any. I'm listening. Crickets. I hear crickets. Who's making money at this kind of pace? Nobody. These guys are growing. Now, I admit they're not a $250 billion market cap company. Not yet. But they're growing rather quickly here. And the shares are going to reflect a much higher price. Gone are the thoughts that this is going to go to $6 or $7 a share. I mean, wake up. Give yourself a Will Smith dope slap. Wake up, everybody. We're on our way to $20 a share here. And beyond, welcome all of you. Vilbos, I rode my SoFi cash secured bound, so this turn back up is about to look great. Aaron, let's go SoFi to 25. Beach Boy, what's up, Mandu, Vilbos, Poto, and all degenerates. Did anyone say it's Smula time? Did anyone mention that today? Welcome, Beach Boy, Alberto, Vilbos, Mandu. Aaron, Slayer, Dank, the man, Rice Checks, all of you. Welcome all to the show. Great to have you. We're going to go member-only comment right now. So if you want to make more comments on this show, please become a member of this channel. Support us by joining us at whatever membership level you wish. You can join us at the Chillin' member, which is $10 a month. Or you can join us in the Penthouse level, which is the Gold Bagel level. $25 a month gets you the Trade Alert Show every day, half an hour before this one even starts. And of course, Wednesdays, 7 o'clock primetime live with Uncle Bruce every Wednesday. There are reasons to be a Gold Bagel member. Don't forget, if you become a Gold Bagel member, the minute you become a Gold Bagel member, your job is to send me an email. And the email is to say, hey, Uncle Bruce, hey, buddy, look, I just became a Gold Bagel member of your channel. I would like to join your Discord group. I'd like to become part of that family over there. If you do this, send me an email and tell me your Gold Bagel member handle. And I will send you linkage information so you can join the Discord group and hang out with the Gold Bagel members of this channel 24/7 and to talk about writing options and about me and SoFi and what's going on in your life, and I don't know what. I don't hang out on Discord. I don't run it. I'm just a guy in front of the camera here every morning trying to give you guidance as to what's going on out there. Your job is to hang out with each other, and you're the writers. I'll try to guide you as best I can. By the way, 118 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. Keep those coming in. And the poll question of the day, it's pretty straightforward. It's not that fancy. 178 of you answered this poll question, so if you wouldn't mind, please do answer this question. If you're eligible to answer it, it says here, I have written SoFi cash secured puts, and I am winning. So there, 68% of you say, yes, I have written cash secured puts, and I am winning. 32% are going, Uncle Bruce, listen, I follow you all the time. I'm a big fan of your show. I'm a member. I love you. But I didn't write any cash secured puts. Now, there might be a reason for that. It could well be that you own SoFi shares in your retirement account. You've got them in your 401k, you've got them in your IRA, you've got them in your RSP, you got them in a whatever, wherever you are around the world, and you can't write cash secured puts, but you can own the stock and you can write call options sometime down the road here. So you're forgiven if you've done that. But hey, those of you who have written cash secured puts and you've noticed the value of these cash secured puts dropping in the last 8 to 10 days or so, get ready to see more of it, I think. In my humble opinion, these shares are terribly undervalued right now. Welcome, everyone. I'm glad you're here. Let's not make too much money too quickly, Uncle Bruce says, dude. Savage of Wall Street. Hey, good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. Sofi cash secured puts are going to print today. Canada chose a Harvard and Oxford educated former head of the Bank of Canada and Bank of England to lead the country too. I'm happy. Yay. Larry, good morning. All number 113 on the thumbs up meter. Hello there, Larry Titus. Spare, we have a fancy nerdiness area in that Discord group there. Hector, number 118, Savage, Beach Boy Savage Word. There you go. Welcome all to the program. Nice to have you with us this morning. 6:02 is the time here in California, 9:02 in New York. That means we're 28 minutes away from opening for the day. And right now, SoFi is at around 14.03 a share, with already 14.30, 14.40 having been visited. We're up 83 cents here. The volume now on SoFi appears to be 17 million shares. And it is very optimistic buying coming in, obviously, for the stock. Giddy up. The last 10 days average volume, 56 million shares. And a third of that has been traded this morning in the pre-market. So, yeah, rather interesting what is going on here. Welcome all to the party, pal. And it's nice to have you in the house. Party on, Garth. Party on, Wayne. Thank you. Keep up the good work, everybody. Just get richer, please. That's all you need to do. Take advantage of these markets. You want to learn how to make money in this market, become an option writer. That's all there is to it. I don't know how else to guide you along this route. I will say this, though. This is the 29th, and that means today is the second last day for this thing right here. My lessons on how to become an option writer. There's 18 of them, including how to write credit spreads, how to write cash secured puts, how to write poor man covered calls, how to write call options, stink bids and stink offers, the psychology of the markets, all kinds of other information about option writing, how they work, how they go up, how they go down, how they die, how they're created, on and on and on it goes. You want to become an option writer and you want to quit your day job? You want to retire early and be a manager of your own wealth? You want to be able to quit your day job with less than $50,000 in your hands? Unthinkable for many people, but easily done by option writers. There are 4 lessons for the price of 3 for sale here. The deal ends tomorrow night. This is the second last day of this offer. It's an April-only deal. And if you're interested in getting your hands on this, here it is. It's a sale. You can get 4 for the price of 3. You need to send funds to paypal.com. The link is down below in the description of the show. You send me an email. Once you got your donation made, send me an email and tell me the class numbers you would like. You want to know what classes are available? That's down below as well. They're all listed right there. Or go to my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. Head over there and you'll find the homepage, my website. You'll see all the classes listed there. Pick the 4 you want. If you do not know anything about writing options and you are curious about getting into it, or you've been here a little while and you want to get started on this, start with lessons 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretend it's a stay-at-home college class in plain English, because that's what it is. It's plain English. You'll get it. You'll figure this out. Honestly, you'll learn. You'll open up a practice account. You'll start writing options in practice accounts for nothing, no risk. And you'll follow what my viewers talk about here all the time, and you will become, little by little, your own option writer. I can tell you that if you are a typical viewer of this channel, like all the viewers who've been here before and who come in here all the time, you will take my classes. You'll start writing options for real as you're taking the classes, and most of you will bring in more capital into your account than you need to buy the classes. In effect, you will earn while you learn, and you'll go, wow, I can't believe I didn't do this 10 years ago. Where was this guy? My God, you've changed my life completely. Get all 18, learn how to do this, and join a whole bunch of these folks over here who are just members of this channel now. They comment all the time, and they are more than happy to share with you how they're doing. On Discord, you join me as a Gold Bagel member, you get over to Discord. You can hang out with the folks who quit their day jobs, who retired early, who are still working and writing options, but are telling you, I only do this because I can. It's not that I need to. I work from home anyway, so I can keep my day job. But others here have said, oh, Bruce, you liberated me. You got me out of that place. Thank God I found you. I'm never going back. Welcome to the party, pal. Thank you for joining me. What can I say? It's great to have you with us. Okay. Savage says, I cannot believe that Carney was 25 points behind in the polls in January to the Conservative, and now he has the United States. He has united the world by rejecting fascism and xenophobia. Everyone is rallying behind Canada. I'm here for it. LFGO Canada. Jeff, so relieved this morning that Canada chose not to follow the U.S. down this disastrous path. We're going to need a strong neighbor to our north. John T., last 8 weeks, I'm up an average of 1.27% a week. After today, it's going to be much higher with SoFi. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Right on. Henry T., congratulations to Uncle B. Beach Boy Blair, it's not fancy unless you have gold toilet seats and shower heads. Okay. Doug, the wheel strategy is a great way to collect premiums on both the directions on the stock market appreciation, and if they get called away at a price you choose, regardless, it is a win-win strategy. Lisa, are we selling covered calls on SoFi today, or waiting for a higher price and volatility? Higher price, in my opinion. 14.13 right now, up 95 cents approximately. We're going higher, and you'll be writing 20s, you'll be writing 22s, you'll be writing $25 calls, you'll be bringing in dollars. Giddy up. It's going to be kind of fun, but yeah, we're a little low right now. This $14 level is about $4 or $5 too low for this stock at this time. So we'll see how this works its way out. Volume at the moment on SoFi now, at least 17.5 million shares, as the pre-market volume continues to roll in. 14.18 up 98 cents a share at the moment. Welcome all to the party, pals. John T. Trump's rally tonight will be a love fest. He's going to release good news with his target audience. Will probably make markets go higher the next day. I was thinking of writing Q's end of the day for tomorrow. Splair, well, I have at least a crazy toilet seat, or cozy toilet seat. Splair, Beach Boy, he's laughing at Beach Boy's comment there. Welcome all to the show. We opened in 21 minutes. We're watching other stocks struggle a little bit. We've got the Dow up 71 points, but we've got S&P down 16. We have NASDAQ down 75, gold down 25 bucks an ounce, crude oil down $1.20 to $60.84. Giddy up, Rial. I have to thank Uncle Bruce for your years of wisdom and taking his classes. I would not have had the info to have written on cash secured puts on SoFi and make all this money. Beach Boy, savage elbows up. Hermano, it's all in the elbows, says Beach Boy. Obama says, Obama Bay, Christina, I am postponing my pickleball game for SoFi's earnings and market opening. Laughing out loud. I'm not leaving the house until the market's open. I want to watch and see how SoFi does in the first 20, 30, 50 minutes, 1 hour. Giddy up. 14.18, up about 98 cents a share at the moment. 201 of you now have given us a vote on the question of the day. I've written SoFi, cash secured puts, and I'm winning. 67% of you are saying, yes, I am. So there. Well done. 131 thumbs ups are now in the house. Thank you for 131 thumbs ups. Keep those coming, folks. 19 minutes to the opening. We always try to get to 200. We have 268 people watching and only 130 thumbs ups. There you go. That's my daily dilemma, to try to get thumbs ups, because thumbs ups brings momentum viewing to the channel. It brings new viewers in. The more viewers that follow this channel, the more viewers will learn how great SoFi is, how great GameStop is, how much money you can make as an option writer, which means more people for you to talk to, bigger family, more ideas, just more success. Thumbs ups are incredibly important to every YouTube channel. I beg for them every day, and would really appreciate if you could help me out. They're free to give away. It costs you nothing. Just find that little thing and hit it. Hit that thumbs up button. Thank you very much. Welcome all to the program. Thank you, members, for being here. Nico, still arm crossing on SoFi, Jan 26, cash secured puts. Oh boy, I like this game. Yes, indeed. Folks around here do like this game. We're watching SoFi closely, and of course, the rest of the market. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the program, pals. It's nice to have you with us today from wherever you are out there. A couple of other stocks we're following. At the moment, we have Rocket Lab down 13 cents at 22.55. We were up earlier today. We've got GameStop down 20 cents. We've got Spire unchanged at 10.48, 10.49. We've got Smart Rent at 88 cents a share, got up to 92 yesterday. Apple now down $1 a share. Tesla down 44 cents. Microsoft down 174. Alphabet, Google down 92 cents. Amazon down 456. NVIDIA down 86 cents. Facebook, Meta is down $5 a share. Supermicro is down 28. ASTS down 15. AI down 18 cents. Palantir down 90. MicroStrategy is down 57 cents. Unity down 23. Goldman Sachs off 440 a share. Cisco down 28. Spiders are down 261. The Qs are down 293. Netflix down 718. We got Pfizer up 2 cents. Arc Innovation is down 24. IBM down 76. Uber down 40. HBQ up a nickel. Home Depot down 222. Vanik down 191. Adobe down 123. And Enphase down 16 cents. All these stocks are red all over the place. And then there's SoFi up 6.6% at 1408, all by itself, making more money than expected, higher gross sales, higher net profits, 33% gain on memberships, and they've upped their guidance, where other companies on Wall Street, other listed stocks, are pulling their guidance and do not wish to provide any guidance whatsoever because they can't. They do not know what is going to happen in the next several weeks, months, because their leader, their so-called golden boy, is so erratic. They have no idea what he's going to say next, and that is the story. I'm just a guy in front of a computer telling you that SoFi is 14.11, 14.12, 14.13 a share, just short of a $1 run here. Volume now approaching 18 million shares. Shorters are getting crushed at SoFi, 140 plus million shorted. They're losing their asses. They're going to lose a ton more because this stock is going higher. That is really all there is to it. Giddy up, everybody. Doug, thanks to Trump Canada. Canada had a high voter turnout in history, one of the biggest ever, I believe. If any good about this Trump administration, it's got Canadians united like I've never, ever seen in my lifetime. Tom, number 150 on the thumbs up meter, Bruce. You're going to get 200 thumbs ups, I promise you. Bobby, minus 256 on SPY. Stay put for another 2 days, but maybe I'll leave today. John T, when Uncle Bruce does a zero, I don't know what this means. Flint, I got to keep my eyes on Wolf. It's a chip maker in New York. John T, when Uncle Bruce does a 0 day till expiry class, I will be on the live. There you go. Jeff Glass, is this just me? Seems SoFi earnings always come down on a down market day. They can't control what the rest of the world does on the day they release their numbers. But you know what? I love the fact that they just stand out all by themselves going, hi guys, we're making nothing but money. We're growing at 40%. We're upping our guidance. We don't have any tariff problems. I love it. I just love it. Because the rest of the world is going, what's happening? Why is this going on? Why is my 401k going down? And my viewers here going, hi, everybody. We're Right Options. And we're just laughing, baby. We're laughing with this game. We don't care what directions the market goes. We make money writing stock options. We don't have to own any stock to make money. Oh, my goodness. Giddy on up, everybody. Welcome to the party, pals. Unbelievable what's going on out there while the rest of the world is just imploding. Wall Street bankers, the big boys in Wall Street, their stocks are down today. There's a good reason for it. They have to revamp their numbers. These hot shots in Wall Street were convinced the IPO market is going to come back. We're going to be able to underwrite all kinds of offerings. We're going to be able to fund a whole bunch of private companies with pre-IPO financing deals. We're going to put a whole bunch of them together this year. We're going to make fees like you can't believe. And then we're going to take these companies and bring them public through IPOs at really ridiculous prices per share and bring the SAPs, invite the retail SAP investor into our IPOs where we sold stock to our friends and our top clients at $10 a share. We took the company public at a projected 35 a share, actually underwrote it at 55 a share, and then we opened at 100 a share and let the SAPs in to buy all this stock. That was the game plan in Wall Street. It's not working. It is not working in Wall Street whatsoever, because their golden boy in Washington that they gave hundreds of millions of dollars to that campaign to tell the world, to tell Americans, don't elect a female president. I mean, she's going to be the worst thing ever. These last 2 years of Biden economics with 25% growth rates are chump change compared to the kind of money this guy's going to make us. It's just not working out. And Tariff Boy has shown up, scaring the crap out of all the S&P 500s and Dow 30s and eliminating and eviscerating trillions of dollars of wealth all in less than 30 days. And America's going into a full-blown recession. Full-blown recession. Domestically generated by Golden Boy. Unbelievable. And yet, those of us on the outside are going, what did you expect from this moron? What do you think is going to happen? He's a genius? Really? Were you not paying attention the first 4 years? Unbelievable how America loves to shoot itself in the foot with all those guns it has. It's just mind-numbing. It's just mind-numbing. I'm just a guy in front of a computer that rants once in a while and tries to tell you, why didn't you buy SoFi stock? Why don't you write cash secured puts on SoFi? You know, today you could write $15 cash secured puts on SoFi and get a nice price for them. You could write 17s, you could write 20s, you can go to January 26. You go to January 27 if you want. You can write some nice cash secured puts on SoFi. But hey, whether you do it or not, I don't know. I'm just doing what I do. Yep. Anyway, Cutting Edge. Hey, hello, everybody. Giddy up, everyone. Vilbus, Democrats, Dementia, Donnie has no idea what he's doing. Did anyone say there's going to be a class on 0 days to expiring? That's kind of my next class that I'm sort of putting together right now. I'll let you know when it's ready. I'll let you know when we're going to do it. Jeff, Right Savage, if this was a green market day, SoFi would probably really be running up right now based on a great earnings report. It's running up right now on a great earnings report anyway. And don't worry about the market being down 20 points on the Dow. Is this a bloody red day? No, it's a 20-point move on the Dow. It's 0.05 of a percentage point lower. Relax, you'll be fine. But you don't need other stocks to go up for SoFi to go up. SoFi can go up all by itself. Thank you very much. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Welcome all to the program. Thank you for joining me today. And let's get going. Crazy 49er, 0 days to expiry class. Shut up and take my money. There you go. There it is right there. Thank you again for thumbs ups. Thank you again for answering my question of the day. 222 of you now have made a vote for the question of the day. The thumbs up meter was at 131 a few minutes ago. We are now running over 150, I think. 163 on the thumbs up meter. 278 people watching. Almost 100 of you are not giving us a thumbs up. I don't know what more to give you than what I give. But thank you. If you could find that thumbs up button, help me out. And let's get us to 200 plus today. 67% of you out there are saying yes to the question of the day, which is I wrote, or I have written SoFi cash secured puts, and I am winning. So there are 67% saying, yeah, I have written cash secured puts and I am winning. 33% say no. It's a 2-to-1 ratio saying, yeah, I've written cash secured puts on SoFi, and at $14.10 a share, I am winning. Yes, I think you are, and you're going to win a lot more. Well done, everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. 163 thumbs ups and counting. 286 people watching live. 228 answers to the poll question of the day. This is tremendous for my channel. If you answer the poll question, you hit the thumbs up button, you are adding momentum to this channel and telling YouTube, hey, YouTube, promote this guy. He's old, he's bald, he's homeless, he's Canadian. Promote him anyway. We love this guy, and get him out there. Get more people to find him. Thank you all for helping us out. It's much, much appreciated. Yeehaw, kids. Thank you all. What can I say? Savage of Wall Street is laughing. Jeff Glass, I'm relaxing. It was just observations about a phenomenon that seems to happen around SoFi earnings. Yes, well, it used to be 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that SoFi would come out with their numbers and the stock would go down because the stock would be hyped up so much going into earnings that there would only be sellers left because the company was unknown by the rest of the street. Well, a few quarters ago, things started to change. The company is now talked about on channels like CNBC and Bloomberg and elsewhere, and it is talked about with respect. It is not talked about as a quirky little cute stock or a cute little idea, fintech banking. Not at all. It's a chartered bank with billions of assets, billions of dollars of assets, and they just raised $10 billion in the last year of capital to fund their loan portfolios, and they can attract $5 billion like that if they need it to keep funding their loan portfolios. These guys are the real deal, and there are serious institutional investors putting money into this company and making money with this company. This will continue. This will not stop, and this will expand out. And do not be surprised if in the next 12 months they raise 20 billion additional capital. Just don't be surprised if it happens. Because once you reach 11 and 12 and 13 million members, and we're at 11 million now, you're going to need more capital to fund their activities. Credit card debt, loans, car loans, home originations, everything. These guys are on fire, and $14.10 a share is too low for this company's stock. Corinne, I'm number 178, Bruce. You're only 22 away from 200. Thank you, Corinne. I love it. Vilbus, with every positive earnings report, the institutional buy-in increases. Even if it's not running well today, it's all positive. Indeed, Brian, number 178. Also, good morning, everybody. Don't forget, 1454 is a magic number. You remember that number? Does anyone here remember 1454? We're at 1409 right now. This number, 1454, has been forgotten by many people, has never been heard of by many people out there who've only discovered SoFi in the last few months. They don't know that last March, the company put together a capped call financing deal for $850 million, which sounds today like a chump change deal, with a 1454 conversion price, forced conversion. 1403 again is where we are now. We're going well beyond that. It won't matter. The stock's already down 1841. The company can convert their debt into stock anytime they want, from free trading stock, not treasury stock, free trading stock. Again, most of you here know this, but some of you do not, because we've been following SoFi for years, not weeks. 313 people are here as we approach the opening of the day. People come into this channel at the opening wanting to know what's he ranting about, what's he talking about, what's he excited about, what's he upset about. I'm a happy guy. We're looking great here. Canadian election is over. Canada can get back to normal. SoFi came out with phenomenal numbers, a beat on the top line, bottom line, up their guidance for the year, a ho-hum, the same thing every quarter. They did it again. The stock is terribly undervalued, and it's $14.08. It is headed for $25 a share on fundamentals, on earnings, but some just don't want to believe it. It's okay. Nothing personal. We're here to make money, and that's what we're trying to help you do. If you're an option writer, you've written cash secured puts on SoFi. If you are trying to make money on SoFi today, you know what you do today? Today you write $15 cash secured puts. Today you write $20 cash secured puts. Today you write them now. You put up $2,000 and write a $20 cash secured put that expires Jan 26. You do it. You take the added cash right now, because it's not too late. It's not over. Yeah, the stock was $8.50 2 weeks ago, $8.85. Yeah, now it's $14.11. It's going to 2025. That's where we're going. Anyway, there you go. Crazy 49er. 20 years of Kramer. I still love watching Jon Stewart ripping into him for the misleading of the people. Vilbus, my only regret is not loading up on more shares a few weeks ago. Jeff Glass, Vilbus, I share your regret. Mike, I have $11 SoFi cover calls expiring next Friday. I'm going to cost me a fortune to get out of any ideas. Roll into 15s and go further out in time and take more money. Do that deal. Savage of Wall Street. Are we going to the moon with SoFi, Uncle Bruce? I love this. Cover call time. Got to take advantage of the FOMO before SoFi gets delisted. I love this game. Brian, $15, $17, $20 covered calls. You want to write 20s for a year out? You want to write 17s for a couple of months out? You take the risk. You play the game. Easy money. Shares go up. You sell them today and turn around and write $20 cash secured puts with that cash. You can play that game too, however you want to do it. Can you do it? I don't know. Does your account allow you to? I don't know. We open in 2 minutes. Welcome to the program, everybody from around the world. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here. Thank you for the thumbs ups today. If you could find that button for me, please hit the thumbs up button for me today of all days. Give us a little momentum. We love you. Appreciate it. We've got a nice response on the question of the day as well. Thank you again. 188 thumbs ups. Look at that. 188. We need 12 more for 200, and then let's go beyond that. 327 people, 150 slackers have not hit the thumbs up button. We got 254 votes on the question of the day. 67% of you are saying I have written SoFi cash secured puts, and I am winning. So there, yes, baby. 67% are winning. 33% have not written cash secured puts. I don't know what to tell you. I really do not know what to say to you. Other than if you're not allowed to, I get it. But if you didn't, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Welcome all to the program. 1415 on your SoFi. The Dow is down 18. We got a minute to go. S&P down 27. NASDAQ down 121. Oil down 109. Thank you, everyone. Touchgrass says, thumbs up, baby. Savage, my mentor taught me never be afraid of the upside. So I write cover calls on green days. No stock is special to me. Larry Titus, Bruce, I have rung the bells. I ring the bells every day for this channel. And today I am ringing the bells. Let's see what SoFi does today. Yes, well, let's find out just what this market really wants to do now that the bells have been rung. Thank you, Larry Titus. As always, my friend, I appreciate you. We're up 50 on the Dow to start the morning. We've been negative all morning here, showing the gain. 1414 on SoFi, up 94 cents is what I think I see right now. We did trade close to 20 million shares in the pre-market today, and we're now firing up the stock to get going here. 1418, 1430 on SoFi, up 111 as we get going. Of course, those of you who are here every day, you know you must load up on those knee emojis, because the Knights of Knee are the power behind the markets. It's not Donald Trump. It's the Knights of Knee. You have to watch the movie to understand what I'm talking about. Search for the Holy Grail. You'll understand very quickly when you watch that movie what's going on. Brian, SoFi beat earnings by 93%. That is hot. That means the stock is going down, maybe? Luring Anglerfisher is here. ALA, welcome. Brian, I transferred some tax returns into my TFSA to buy SoFi shares. $3,000 Canadian, giddy up. Neat. Here come the knee emojis, just like on schedule. Here they come. We're up 21 on the Dow. We're at 14.11 on SoFi. ASTS up 8. Rocket Lab up 27. GameStop up 13. MSTR up $1.30. Star of the show, SoFi Technologies is the star of the show today, as expected, because the earnings came in higher than forecast. Gross revenue, net revenue, memberships up 32%, earnings and revenue up 33%. Giddy up, kids. These guys are making dough. Thank you all for, again, the thumbs ups. Thank you again for answering the question of the day. Thank you for being with us from wherever you are on the planet. We love that you're here. Please join us as Gold Bagel members if you like, or regular members. We'd love to have you in here. 328 people watching. 200 thumbs ups have just been hit. We have hit the magic 200 level. We always strive for that. We didn't make it yesterday, even though SoFi went up. We couldn't even get 200 thumbs ups yesterday. We got them now. Let's go for more. Thank you all so very much. 260 votes on that question of the day. I have written SoFi cash secured puts, and I am winning. So there, 67% saying, yeah, I'm winning. Yeah. Neat. Emojis coming in. Thank you all for being part of the program today and helping out with the knee emojis. Much appreciated, all of you. Welcome to the program, pals. Thank you again. And like I say, it's just been a heck of a ride here. Never a dull moment. Thank you all for joining this YouTuber. Beautiful stuff. Thank you for popping the hearts out there and the smiley faces and the party popping things and all that good stuff. Thank you all. I love it. All right, let's keep it going here. Let's see what's being said here. Touchgrass credit spreads paying far more. SoFi, thank you, Bruce. Brian, I have Rocket Lab $19 cash secured puts expiring May 16. I sold them for $2.50. They're trading around 70 cents. I have a stinker in here at 51 cents. That's exactly how you do it. A stink bid. 1 penny ahead of that round number. Beautiful job, Brian. Scooping them back. If they come your way, they're coming your way. Nice job, Jeff Glass. Neat. Exactly. We got the knee emojis coming in. We got the markets reacting nicely. We're up 38 on the Dow. SoFi now 1437. Rolling along here, up $1.17 of the high today, 1447 on 28 million shares. In 4 minutes, way above normal trading, way above. We had 17, 18 million in the pre-market. We got 24 million now. That's 40 million shares so far this morning. We only trade about 50 million a day here. We are on fire on your SoFi. 1444 up 124. We're going higher. There it is. Jeff Glass, SoFi, baby, going to the moon. Here we are. Shorters are being hit badly. Shorters are getting crushed out there, and I couldn't be happier. I love it. Absolutely fantastic. The White House is blasting Amazon over a reported plan to display tariff impact on prices. I think that's a smart move by Amazon. Let the public know of the price you're paying for this good, this product. The White House is responsible for this much of it. Just so you know, it's a tax on Americans by your Republican Party. Just so you know, they're desperately trying to raise money, and they're going to get it off of your butt. And they don't like it. The White House doesn't like being exposed for this situation. Well, isn't that a crying shame? Shed a tear for the people in the White House. We're up to 75 points on the Dow right now, 1435, 1438 on GameStop. No, not GameStop. SoFi, 1438 on SoFi. GameStop is at 27.54, down a nickel. All righty. Jeff Glass, I'm dangerously close to getting back even on my deep in the money SoFi calls. I was down 70% after the tariff crash. Are you talking about your deep in the money cash secured puts. I don't think you're talking about your calls. Although, I don't know, are you long calls? I have no, Jeff, what do you mean? Help us. 1430 on Sofi, up 110 at the moment. Giddy up, everybody. Volume very heavy this morning. SoFi volume is now showing 31 million shares in 6 minutes. That's what we have here. To say that the earnings are going over very well is an understatement, and the stock is still far too cheap at this point in time. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the program. It's nice to have you here. 1433 up 113 on SoFi. I think Amazon is doing the right thing. Amazon's numbers are going to back off. Amazon's sales are going to crater. Sales of new merchandise imported into the United States, sites that do that are going to get hit. You're going to go to your favorite retail store, and you're going to see prices that will shock the living hell out of you. If you're in the USA, you're going to go, what? I saw ketchup yesterday, Heinz 57. I don't know what that has to do with China tariffs. It was $8 a bottle for a bottle of ketchup. What the hell's going on with ketchup? Is it made with platinum and gold flakes or something? Like, what is this stuff? It's made from tomatoes. They're everywhere. I am lost. In any event, it is what it is. You can buy mustard at Walmart for $1.06 container if you buy the generic mustard. Buy generic ketchup, I guess, at Walmart, because why buy Heinz 57 at ridiculous extortion prices? Makes no sense. There you go. I'm just a guy trying to figure out what's going on. But I'm up 100% on 4 SoFi calls for July that I bought in the $12 range. I'm getting ready to collect on this. Jeff, no, I bought calls last year, and they are flying for me. I got you. Okay. Well, if they're deep in the money, you can write calls against them, I guess. But otherwise, you can sell them for a profit and move on. $10 calls that expired Jan 26, Bruce. They're in the money now. 434 in the money. 1434 is where we're at. 1442 is where we're at now. Splayer, damn, how are they looking now, Jeff? Touch grass. Corporations can now use tariffs as an excuse to raise prices. It's an excuse and it's a reality. It's Crazy 49er, my SoFi cash secured put. May 2, $13 stinks hit at 11 cents a piece. Crazy 49er has just scored a nice little gain buying back those cash secured puts. Real Trump rep claiming Bezos is in bed with China. Okay, whatever. Whatever. 107 gain on the Dow, a $115 gain, $1.15 gain on SoFi. 1437 looks like 117 gain, and the volume is now well over 30 million, 35.5 million shares traded in 9 minutes on SoFi. The stock is on a roll. It is showing a 36 PE multiple. I don't even know if that's been adjusted yet. And this stock is on its way ultimately to at least $25 a share. That's where they're going. Sorry, but that's where they're going. Yeah, well, okay. Jeff, well, they were $7 calls. I'd rolled into 10s when SoFi was making its run from 7 to 18. Flint Creek, when costs go up, prices go up. If you aren't a buyer, you don't know. Lorraine, good morning. I have 10,000 SoFi. They're looking lovely right now. Yes, Lisa, during the depths of the trade tariff red days, I bought a SoFi March 26, $25 call, currently up 160%. I'm happy to keep arms folded until much later. Crazy 49er, I got them yesterday for 80 cents. So $690 made in less than 24 hours. So you wrote those for 80, bought them at 11, and said, thank you, sir. May I have another? Well done there. Nicely done. You can make $690 every 24 hours. That's $3,500 a week, which is $175,000 a year. It's not a bad living, Crazy 49er. I doubt that you put in $100,000 into that trade. I don't think you put 10 grand into that trade. I think you're doing well. Thank you all for joining me this morning. ASTS down 22, Rocket Lab down 16, GameStop down 14, MSTR up 2 cents. The Dow is now up 139. It's all by itself. The Dow is going up. S&P down to 11, nothing serious. And the Nasdaq's down 67. It's not bad. It's just, sluggish. But the Dow is leading the way higher. Interesting. Oil down $1 a barrel, 61. 0506. Welcome to the party, everybody. I think all corporations should show Americans the impact of tariffs on the goods that they're selling them. I think Walmart should do this in the store. I think you should go into a Walmart store and look at a frying pan and see the price of whatever it is and have it broken down to you. We are charging you this much money. Of this much money, this much is the tariff that has been paid on behalf of the importer, and you are paying that as part of the price of this frying pan. The tariff price under Joe Biden was 30 cents for the pan. Under it's $4 or $3 or $2.20 or whatever the numbers. I think every retailer should do that. I think Target should do that. I think Costco should do that. I think every car part distributor like AutoZone should do that. I think a Michael's store. I think Michael's will be raising prices on everything inside Michael's. Women across America who are in their 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s are going to be absolutely outraged at the prices they're going to have to pay at Michael's across this country. They're going to be shocked at these price increases because of the Trump tariffs. I think every item should be itemized. And when you check out with your register, your cash register receipt, it should tell you everything. It should tell you paid $58 today to buy our stuff. It was on sale. You saved $8. However, of the $58 that you gave us, $13.50 was taxes to Trump. The Trump tax was $13.50 in the form of tariffs. I think Americans should be given that information. I don't think it should be hidden from them. That way, billionaires and trillionaires can be given tax breaks under the Trump regime. There you go. So I think it's only fair for America to know what it's costing them. It's just me, though. I'm just a guy. Dude says, nice going, Jeff. Doug, probably the plastic container, not the tomatoes, though. Stephen, 207 thumbs up. Good morning, everybody. Bruce, you're at 207 on your thumbs up meter. Way to go, pal. Thank you all for helping out today. You're here. You're helping us out getting more views, further participation in the market. We're up 96 on the Dow. We're up $1.17 on Sofi. About 14.37 is the latest trade on the stock. The high of the day, 14.49. Volume of 40 million now in 13 minutes. 40 million have traded. At least 17 to 20 million traded in the pre-market. So we're at close to 60 million traded since this morning's release of earnings. They must be good. The stock's up 114. Gosh darn the heck, the company must be making money, don't you think? Yeah. Waiting for an analyst with the guts to call a $25 stock on Sofi. I'm waiting. You're happy to release $8 target prices a week before earnings. Now, are any of you out there after earnings coming out saying, by next year, this stock is $25 a share? I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. Anyone see that? You let me know, okay? Stephen Butler, thank you. Lorraine, thank you for these thumbs ups. Charlie, I was able to close my Sofi $12 cash secured puts for a nice profit. I'm waiting to rewrite. I want to write $17 cash secured puts. These are green for the first time in a couple of months. I'm making money here. Charlie has to write new cash secured puts. Flint Creek, I had to make a massive investment to hold my prices for as long as possible for her soap. Go to flintcreeksoap.com, company.com, pick up some soap today. The official soap company of Stock Markets with Bruce. Thank you, Flint, for your support. We're up 121 on the Dow. We're at 1444 on your Sofi, 1447 on your Sofi. We're about to break 1450. There it is at 1450 on your Sofi. We're at the highs of the day. 1451 has already been hit on your Sofi, on the way to $25 a share. That is where we're headed, in my humble opinion. Brian, the analyst report that came out last week on Sofi for a buy of $17, if you read it at all, they actually call for $25 and $45 in the coming years, and they said that was a conservative guesstimate. Blair, and out of curiosity, how are tomatoes priced in California? Here in Germany, I can get to $2.50 already, one cake of tomatoes. What's going on in California? Flint, our local Wegmans did show the tariff impact on fruits and veggies. I think that's an excellent idea. I think retailers across the United States should show their customers how much President Trump is costing them. I really believe that's a good idea. That is transparency. Why hide it from the American people? Twillabade, my Sofi cash security put for Jan 26 with a $22 strike are now finally no longer in the red for me. Giddy up and let's see a profit and then we'll write them again. There you go. Giddy up, everybody. Just stick around a while and you'll get richer, and let the richness come your way, because you deserve all the gains that you're going to get here, kids. MSTR is up 191, AI down 3, GameStop down 5 cents, Rocket Lab down 8 cents, ASTS down 9 cents. It's a nothing burger on losses. We're about to go higher in the market, and SoFi is leading the way. 1443 right now. High of the day looks like 1451 or so. As I hiccup my way to this show, I'm doing the best I can with what little I've got. Thank you all for joining me. 331 of you this morning. It's great to have you here. Appreciate you all joining us today. The coffee is necessary. Indeed it is. NVIDIA's jumping, says Brian. NVIDIA, it's moving. Well, isn't that terrific? Let's go. 134 on the Dow now. SMCI down 22 cents. NVIDIA's up 22. Tesla down 318. The Spiders are down 20. The Qs are down 47. Palantir down 10 cents. Costco down 62. Coinbase up 60. We got Google down 240. Apple up 46. We got Microsoft up 147. Netflix down $7. Facebook down 81 cents. Amazon down $3 at the moment. Adobe up 229, Cisco's up 14 cents, Unity up 17, Enphase up 13, Moderna up 39 cents, Pfizer's up 28, IBM up 210, Home Depot up 147. That's another company that should show prices to Americans regarding tariffs. How much of that screwdriver you just bought, or that sander made in Vietnam, what's the price to you, and how much of that price are tariffs that the Trump administration has put on your ass in the last 30 days? I think you should know. I think you deserve to know. U.S. car commercials are advertising regular prices and then adding plus tariffs. Laugh out loud. It's going to make this real. I think car companies should absolutely show the impact of tariffs on every vehicle, on every lot, in every ad. Yes, we love you, Bruce, says Flint Creek. I love you too. Keep the goodness going. Keep the greatness happening. Goldman Sachs up 79 cents. Boeing up 71. Target down 39. JP Morgan up 29. Walmart down 33. Disney up 43 cents. We've got AMC up a penny. Royal Caribbean up 44 cents. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the program. Thank you for joining me today. And thank you for hanging in there with us through the ups and the downs of these markets. You are option writers. You're making money. That's as simple as that. You have friends, relatives, coworkers. They're not making money in the markets. They're getting shellacked from every direction. Their bosses won't give them a raise equal to inflation. Their costs are going out of this world. Tariffs are destroying their budgets. Interest rates are not going lower. They can't go on a holiday to Europe because they can't afford the conversion rate anymore. They can't be doing that. Tariffs are absolutely destroying Americans' bottom line, and the Republicans are apparently your friends. Good luck with that one. I don't see very friendly happiness there. I'm just whatever it is. Vilbus, I'm glad we went ahead and traded and bought a new car last week. We got it out of the way and we're done. Flint Creek, great idea, Bruce. I will make it known on our site. How much has it impacted our raw materials cost? I think that's what every American should be doing. Every American entrepreneur out there should be showing their customers the impact of the Trump tariffs on their business, just to give the reflection to you, to let you know, hey guys, we're getting screwed here. Republicans are screwing us in the ear, and they're telling us all as well. No senator is standing up to this guy. No congressman is standing up to this guy. Judges are trying to stand up to this guy, and some are getting arrested. Good luck with all that. Students are disappearing off the streets in the middle of the night by masked SWAT-laden guys. It's scary as hell out there. No matter what they say, it is still going on. Children are being deported that are American citizens with no representation, no lawyer present, no judge to save them. Welcome to the new America. Scary as hell. I can't tell you enough. Vilbus, I'm glad we went ahead and traded that car. Thank you all so very much for being here. 187-point gain on the Dow, a 1-point gain on S&P. We've gone green on the S&P. The Nasdaq only down 12 points, 11.97. So there's a turnaround coming there. ASTS down 18, Rocket Lab down 16, GameStop unchanged, MSTR up 245, AI down 3 cents, and SoFi 14.28, 14.25, as high as 14.51 already today, as we are going higher, a little lower, higher, a little back, higher, a little. We're going higher on your SoFi. $25 a share is the next stop for this stock. I don't know what the fuss is all about. It's where it's going. They make money. Sorry, that's what's going on. Splair, honestly, everyone who's showing the impact is showing that is not filling his pockets. Instead, it's the tariffs kicking in. It's going to the U.S. Treasury. It's going to the U.S. taxman. It's going to Donald Trump and his pals in the form of a new tax bill that will give massive tax breaks to the very wealthy and leave the bottom 90% of Americans paying the price from reduced benefits and entitlements. There are people in the Senate that believe Social Security is an entitlement. It is not an entitlement. Social Security is your money that you have been deducted at pay from every year you've worked, every check you've had. You have paid Social Security money to the Social Security division of the U.S. government. That money is invested in bonds. Unfortunately, a lot of that money is in U.S. bonds that pay very little interest. And there's now a shortage to pay Americans back their money. Politicians are using it as a crutch, saying, well, we should cut entitlements. We should give Americans less money back because we, the government, have been spending like drunken sailors for generations. We can't afford to have Americans take their own money from Social Security because we have to top it up now as a government because we've been irresponsible. And now it's being called an entitlement to Americans when it's not an entitlement. It's your money that is now due you in your retirement years. Incredible attitude coming from the politicians who are clueless as to how the real world works. I'm just a guy trying to help you out, make money. Dude, unfortunately, you can't tariff premiums on options. Thank God for that. But options can shrink because of tariffs. Options will shrink in value because stocks will shrink in value because of the impact of tariffs on businesses and the overall economy and the U.S. dollar and confidence in the American people from outsiders. And so, yes, option writers will win being option writers. Welcome to the party, pal. If you want to learn how to do it, go to my website. They got 18 lessons there to learn how to be an option writer. Making money in this market, even if with the mixed results. Just doing what I can for you. Thank you all for joining us. 172-point gain on the Dow, a half a point drop on NASDAQ. Sorry, half a point drop on S&P, 17-point drop on NASDAQ. The markets have had a couple of buy waves and backing off buy waves. I think we're going to go higher, though. I think the market wants to go higher. I don't know if it can. It wants to, but SoFi is definitely leading the way. It doesn't need the Dow's help today or NASDAQ's blessing or anything like that. SoFi is growing at 33% a quarter right here. Going to 25 a share. There you go. Thank you all for joining us today. The thumbs up meter continues to rise, and I thank you. Thank you also for those of you who have taken the time to hit my question of the day. Much appreciated. 220 thumbs ups. This is awesome stuff. Keep the thumbs ups coming. 291 people have answered my question of the day, which is I've written SoFi cash secured puts and I'm winning. So there, 65% are saying that's what I've done, Bruce. I have followed you. I have followed the other viewers of this channel, and I went ahead and wrote cash secured puts. I sold my SoFi shares and wrote cash secured puts. I sold other stock and wrote cash secured puts on Rocket Lab. I'm doing it on other issues, and I am winning. A number of you are writing 0-day to expiry credit spreads. Call credit spreads is where you want to be. Put credit spreads a bit riskier, but call credit spreads are a good place to be to stay well out of the way of this market and take daily returns. Well done, everybody. Welcome to the party, pal. Great to have you here. Thank God I'm Canadian, says Doug. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. Well, what can I say? The Canadian dollar has risen against the American dollar in the last month. The Canadian dollar was down to 68 cents. It's now 72. I'm not sure how this election will impact it directly, but it is what it is. The American dollar is losing value, especially in Europe, against the pound, against the yen in Japan, definitely getting shellacked. And Americans are finding it more expensive to travel overseas this summer than they thought it would have been. And there you go. What can I say? 1402 on Sofi, 1394 on Sofi. We're somewhere on this 14 level. We're going to fluctuate now a lot on Sofi because volatility is being baked in here. But this stock is going to go higher. 54.4 million traded now on Sofi. The company is a moneymaker. They're growing at an unbelievable rate, and tariffs have nothing to do with the future of SoFi. Zero. Don't get caught up in this hype about, oh, well, Americans are going into recession and it's going to be bad for SoFi. No, that's not the case. SoFi doesn't import anything from China or anywhere else. No, they're in the money managing business, and they are managing billions more than they were months ago, years ago. They have grown unbelievably in size. They're becoming a force. No, this stock is headed for 25 a share. Sell it at your peril. Look, the lower it goes, the cash secured puts get more expensive. You write them and you take the cash. You say, thank you. The rally comes in. You watch them fall off. Welcome all. Andre Delatorre. Oh, it's moving down again. Profit taking. Yes, Mike H. I'm jealous, says Mike H. of Doug. Giddy up. 180 gain on the Dow, 0.45 a percentage point. S&P is flat right now. NASDAQ only down 18 points. 1/10 of 1%. It's not a bad day at all. Gold down $33 an ounce. The VIX is up 29 cents at 25.44. Nothing burger to worry about there. Oil down $1, 16 cents a barrel. 60.87 or so is the price of a barrel of oil in Texas. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the party. Nice to have you with us. Congratulations, option writers out there. Great to see you. Thank you again for joining me live from around the world, no matter where you are. Much appreciated. And again, those of you who have been able to find the thumbs up button and have subscribed to this channel, cannot thank you enough for the loyalty following us here month in, month out, year in, year out, as we continue along as a specially niche channel. Your Finfluencer is here. That's what they apparently tell me I'm called now, a Finfluencer. Amazing. 225 thumbs ups for the Finfluencer today. 294 answers to my poll question today. Thank you, 294 of you for that. That is beautiful. Giddy up, kids. We're following a lot of momentum here, a lot of different things going on, just all over the place. A lot of companies are announcing nothing but bad news these days. They're talking about a slowdown in their sales. They're talking about the inability to forecast their next 3 to 6, 9 months. A restatement of expectations, closing of certain offices and locations, UPS doing layoffs of employees, Intel talking about a huge layoff of employees. The private sector is struggling here and there. The tariffs are not working out for corporate America at this time. SoFi volume is very heavy this morning. 58.4 million shares in 30 minutes have gone through. That is more than a typical day's trading. Average volume 51 million. We've had 58 million in the market. We had 20 million in the pre-market, so we've had 78 million trade since this morning's announcement of their earnings for the first quarter, which beat on the top and bottom line, and they upgraded their guidance. The stock has just bounced off of a little pullback of 1374. We're now 1390 on very active volume today. The turnaround is working. There's all kinds of headlines coming out on this stock. And like I said, we've got a lot of activity here on the stock today. The company sees strong growth ahead. They make no bones about it. SoFi is predicting strong growth ahead. The rest of the market can't say the same because tariffs are really picking apart the Amazons, the UPSs, the Federal Expresses of the world. Retailers are worried about much higher prices to their customers. And the question is, will Americans be told the truth by their retailers and their online retailers when they go to buy merchandise in the next 3, 4, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks? Will they be shown the kind of pricing that they're paying, the kind of money that they are actually paying the U.S. government in the form of tariffs that Trump has initiated on almost everything from almost everywhere? Will Americans find out just how much of their dollars are going to the Trump tax plan for billionaires and trillionaires? Or are they going to be kept in the dark like a mushroom in a dark room and fed nothing but poop? Because the White House is not happy with Amazon willing to show the market just how much of the prices you're being soaked with are taxes from Trump. They're not happy with this. They don't want them to do that because, of course, the truth is inconvenient. Yes, well, what can I say? Splair, I'm just curious, are we going to hit 1450 today? We already did. 1451 is the high of the day on SoFi. That was hit earlier this morning. We could well go beyond that, but we will go through gyrations on SoFi shares. Remember, yesterday, we couldn't get to 13 and hold it. We could just barely touch it and go through it a bit, and then we backed off. Today, we're opening in the 14s, running to 1450. It wouldn't surprise me if SoFi reaches 15, 16 by tomorrow. It wouldn't surprise me if tomorrow morning we're up $2 a share to start the morning. I would not be surprised. We get a week of this kind of activity, 22, 24 a share in a week or two. Wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't be shocked at that. They aren't generating that kind of money. Sorry, but they are. I'm just a guy in front of a computer saying hi to Auntie Jen, who just walked into the living room. How you doing, Auntie Jen? She's good. She's fine. She heard my alarm go off this morning at 3:30, and I said it's SoFi Day, and she went, "Oh yeah, that's right, it's SoFi Day. Go get them." Giddy up, everybody. Deep Value says the White House denounced Amazon's reported move to display the cost of President Trump's tariffs on products, setting the stage for a high-profile clash. You know what the White House can do about it? Jack squat. They can't do a goddamn thing to SoFi or to Amazon or anybody else who shows an American customer, oh, this $19.99 dress you want to buy? $6 is tax that Trump put on it. That's a $6 Trump tax included in this price. There's not a goddamn thing anyone at the White House can do about it. Nothing. It's not illegal. It's quite legal. Hopefully some enterprising individuals will make Trump signs for the empty shelves. That's why I mean surpass, overwhelm, 1450, not just get there. Larry, good morning, Auntie Jen. Richard, good morning, Auntie Jen. Vilbus Bezos has FU money. If there's any time to flex, it is now. Juan, good morning, Auntie Jen. Splair, good morning, Auntie Jen. Hope she's better than me doing today. My nose is running awfully today. Vilbus, I'm seeing people sharing their Temu and AliExpress tariff charges that are higher than their orders. Yeah. Interesting stuff. There you go. Everyone's saying hi to you this morning.
Good morning, everybody.
It's been a busy morning here.
Larry and Juan.
We've been a little...
Blair, get better.
A little active this morning.
Have you been a little active?
A tad active. 13.98 on SoFi, going back to 14 again. High of 14.50 so far today. Giddy up, everybody. GameStop just went green. It's up 23 cents to 27.82. It's moving up. MSTR up 4.93, $375 a share. We got upward movement here. The indexes have just gone green completely. There's a buy wave coming in. We're up now 8.5 on S&P. We're up 32 now on NASDAQ. Green, 32-point gain on NASDAQ. The Dow up 181. There it is. A consumer confidence number sinks for the 5th month in a row. There we have it. Lowest since the depth of the pandemic. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you very much for all your wonderful inspiration. Unbelievable. And yet, not. Lisa, the same Jeff Bezos who was smiling at Trump's inauguration. You can't make this crap up. You just can't make this crap up. Unbelievable. 1398 on SoFi. Volume on SoFi this morning, typical day is 51 million. Right now, 63.5 million traded in 36 minutes, plus 20 million in the pre-market. So we have 83 million traded this morning in the last 4 hours on your SoFi. 1396 a share and climbing again. There you go. What can I tell you? 28-cent gain on GameStop to 650 gain on MSTR right now. We have a few things going higher at the moment. Let's take a look at a couple of things here. On the Bitcoin market right now, I'm showing it at 94,931, up about $119 a coin, all right? Canadian dollar is 138.5, which means it's trading at 72.2 cents, hanging right in there. The Swiss franc against U.S. dollar is U.S. dollar is only worth 82.3 Swiss francs. It's still under pressure. The UK pound is up to 134.1. The euro 114. It's a far cry from parity, to say the least. Japanese yen. The American dollar can buy 142 yen. It used to be able to get 155 to 160 yen just a couple of months ago. That's all gone now as the American dollar drops in value. GM pulls profit guidance, citing significant tariff impact. The net income slid 6.6% in the first quarter on weaker sales of highly profitable trucks and SUVs. That's not good for General Motors. Not good. Trump is talking about lowering tariffs on automotive parts. Duh. You wonder why? Companies are just getting the crap kicked out of them. Gee whiz. Wow. UPS to cut 20,000 jobs from their position after their Amazon breakup. Yikes. Well, what can I say? Republicans are braving hostile crowds in town halls back home. Can just imagine they're having a few issues back there. Of course, you're going to be gutless in the House of Representatives, and you're going to be silent in the Senate. What do you think your voters are going to do? They're going to say, "Why are you shutting the hell up? What the hell's going on with you guys? What did I elect you for?" Well, yeah, there you go. Just a guy wondering what's going on. Yeah, very interesting. Never a dull moment in the world at large, folks. We're just people trying to make sense of it all. That's what I thought. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking at all kinds of headlines all over the place. I'm reading a zillion headlines for you. Never a dull moment here. The U.S. trade deficit in goods sourced to all-time high as businesses aimed to beat the Trump tariffs. Yes, they got their product in, or at least they tried to, and now nothing is coming in. Nothing. Absolutely nothing is coming in. This is going to be ugly out there. It's going to be very disturbing. I'm not sure how this is going to play. Thank you all. Let's go. Yes. Jeff Glass, do not underestimate the level of spite Trump can harbor. I mean, they are arresting judges and ignoring Supreme Court orders. They'll find a way to get Amazon regardless of the laws. Doug says, good morning, Auntie Jen.
Good morning.
Good morning, Auntie Jen. Good morning, everybody. What else is going on out there? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I think it's ham and cheese time with a real good shot of... No way. I'll do ham and cheese with the mustard, heavy duty mustard, because I'm phlegmy today. SoFi raises guidance after earnings beat. The stock gains. That's a Barron's headline that is coming through the system right now. We're at 14.02 on SoFi, up 82 cents. Again, GameStop up 22 cents. Rocket Lab is down 2 cents. That's what we've got there. The Barron's article goes on to say that they raised their full year guidance at SoFi, with the CEO, Anthony Noto, citing the fintech's strong growth in the March quarter. This was supposed to be a weak quarter. It wasn't. Quarterly earnings of 6 cents a share came in above the 3 cents analysts had expected, according to FactSet. Adjusted net revenue grew 33% to $772 million, making SoFi's highest growth rate in 5 quarters and topping Wall Street's call of $739 million, 772 versus 739 expected. Shares jumped 8.9% to 1437 Tuesday morning. The stock has fallen just shy 7% this year, but has risen more than 111% in the last 12 months. The company saw strength across all of its business segments, notably financial services, which grew 101% to $303 million in the quarter. Total loan originations reached $7.2 billion, with $1.6 billion originated in the first quarter. Home loan originations increased 54%, driven partly by a new home equity offering that was launched within the past year. Fee-based revenue grew 67% to a record $315 million, while SoFi has moved beyond its original focus on student loan refinancing. The company continues to see growth in that area as well, with student loan originations increasing 59% to $1.2 billion. The company boosted its 2025 outlook on the back of the quarterly performance. Management guided for advanced net revenue of 3.23 to 3.3 billion versus an earlier range of 3.2 billion. Earnings are now expected to come in between 27 and 28 cents a share, above prior guidance of 25 to 27 a share. SoFi also forecast adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization to $875 million to $895 million. That's about 50 million more, well, 30 million more. CEO Noto said he wanted to build a mission-driven company since he took the top role in early 2018. It's now 7 years he's been running this thing, guys. From day one, over 7 years ago, it has always been our mission to become a one-stop shop, he told Barron's. This includes helping customers borrow better, save better, spend better, invest better, and protect better. The CEO envisions SoFi becoming one of the top 10 financial institutions in the United States based on market capitalization. The current market cap sits at around $14.5 billion. We're well on our way to having everything we need. And in my mind, the only thing between us and these goals is us, Noto says. We have a massive opportunity in front of us, and we're putting our foot on the gas to ship new products and iterate to our current offerings. Mitsu Securities analysts said the earnings beat coupled with the increased guidance made SoFi, quote, a beacon of stability in turbulent times, unquote. A nod to the global macroeconomic uncertainty that President Donald Trump's tariffs have triggered. Highlights from the latest report include better than expected results on key metrics and an acceleration in new members from the previous quarter, Mitsu said. Jefferies analyst noted SoFi's loan originations beat expectations, reaching a new all-time high. The boosted full-year guidance suggests the company's momentum will likely continue through the year, supported by demand from private credit investors, Jefferies added. Those are some of the comments coming out right now. Nothing but good news all over the place. So SoFi right now, $13.99 to $14 on the market right now. And this thing is going to 25 in this man's opinion. There you go. Welcome to the party, pals. Just a guy in front of a computer here trying to figure out what's going on. Let's see what's happening here. Thank you all. Jeff Glass, I just bought back my January 26, $10 SoFi cash secured puts. I sold 2 weeks ago. I got a 55% profit on those. Mandu, good morning, Auntie Jen. Juan is going bagel time. Jeff Glass, now that we have SoFi out of the way, Rocket Lab earnings next Tuesday, please. Thank you so very much. Well, giddy up. Let's see what happens with all of these stocks. Well, more power to all of you. We're up 153 on the Dow Jones. The rest of the market here, let me get a refresh in. There we go. We've got the S&P up 7 points, and Nasdaq up 25 points. Oil down $1.28. We got SoFi at $13.98 to $14. ASTS down 19. Rocket Lab down 15 cents. GameStop is up 21. MSTR 434 to the upside. AI down 7. SMCI Supermicro down 50 cents. Nvidia is up 22. Tesla down 189. The spiders are up 71. The Qs are up 88. Palantir up 31 cents. Costco 729 higher. Coinbase down 23. SmartRent up a penny. Google down 58 cents. Apple up 176. Broadcom down 70 cents. Microsoft up 307. Intel up 23. Netflix down 270. Meta Platforms up 189. EI Lilly up 661. Amazon down 176. Uber up 28 cents. Adobe up 394. Cisco up 9. AMD down 6. Unity up 38. Enphase up 20 cents. Spire down 39. Moderna down up 22 on Moderna. Pfizer up 23. IBM up 218. HPQ down 5. Home Depot up 182. Vanik Semiconductors down a penny. Goldman Sachs down 327. Boeing is up 43 cents. Target up 23 cents. JP Morgan down 57. Walmart down 11. Disney is up 43 cents. American Airlines down 13. DraftKings up a penny. AMC unchanged. Royal Caribbean down 4.97 this morning. Apparently Royal Caribbean beat on the top and bottom lines, and the stock is down at the moment. I think the Royal Caribbean problem, there's a problem at Royal Caribbean and Norwegian and Carnival. Certain ships are having fist fights between passengers, which is another story that is hilarious. But yeah, the one episode there were 24 people involved in a fist fight on a Carnival ship. Go figure. But apparently the tourist numbers coming into the U.S. are dropping so badly that the cruise lines have been ignoring this reality. They're not even coming to take a cruise, because you have to come into the U.S. first to get on a cruise ship out of Miami or Fort Lauderdale or out of Port Canaveral, Tampa, Galveston, New York. You got to come into USA. Foreigners are not coming to get interrogated by border guards that have been ramped up with Red Bull and have been told by their superiors, give everybody a hard time coming into America. No matter what they say, these guys are playing tough guy. A pair of people are going, screw you bastards. We're not coming in here. Don't need this shit. Not at all. I can go somewhere else. Thank you very much. And so cruise lines are going to get whacked. They don't want to talk about it. And Wall Street will not tell you, because the cruise lines are their darlings. They have raised hundreds of billions in debt for these cruise lines, and they're going to get hit with cruise lines maybe not delivering on the bottom line. It hasn't shown yet. It's coming. It's coming. It's all coming. It's ugly, and it's going to be a nasty surprise for the bond market when the cruise line debt gets continued to be ranked as junk bonds. That's what they are. They're going to continue to stay there. $13.94 to $14 on SoFi. Who wants to come into the United States from overseas? My God, I cannot imagine, if you are not a white person coming into America, it's got to be ugly. It's just got to be ugly. The horror stories are terrible out there. Absolutely horror stories. Terrible, terrible, terrible horror stories. Oh, not pretty. Not pretty. Just a guy in front of a computer. That's it. What can I say? Welcome all to the show. Whether you like it or not, it's what we got. We got 270 viewers still here. Thank you all. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you for answering my question of the day. We have 303 people who have answered the question of the day, and the thumbs up meter has broken 200 today, which is a lovely thing to see. We're at 230 thumbs ups. Thank you all for coming through here and helping us out. 65% of you are saying, I have written SoFi cash secured puts and I am winning. So there, 65% say, yep, I'm winning. Only 35% say no. Well done, winners. You're learning how to write options. You're a winner on this channel, no doubt about it. This is the second last day of the sale. It ends tomorrow. Tomorrow night, midnight, the sale's over. You want to get 4 lessons for the price of 3? you're down to 48 hours, and that's the end of this sale. Thank you all for joining this group and learning how to write options. Some of you, a number of you, have walked away from your day jobs, said goodbye, goodbye, employer. I cannot afford to work for you anymore. I can make $300, $400, $500 a day writing options. Why am I here? I would rather be in front of my computer at home with my buddy Uncle Bruce and his pals. I would rather be at home every day watching the options market. And if I can make $300, $400 a day, 5 days a week, I'm making like $2,000 a week writing options. That's $100,000 a year. You guys don't pay me $100,000 a year net after all the deductions and all the nonsense, health costs and everything else. I'll get my own private health care. Thank you very much. I can afford to buy my own. There are people here making more than $30,000 a month doing option writing. Believe it, there are. They all started with no knowledge of how options worked, didn't know how they were created, didn't know how they expire, didn't know how to write one, didn't know you could. Never thought that they had enough capital to write options and live off of it. I had no idea. There are people here with less than $50,000 that are living off their option premiums comfortably, very comfortably. It's a revelation that people are going, are you kidding me? You mean I don't have to be an Amazon buyer? Like I don't have to buy a box from Amazon full of returns, bring it to my garage and then tear it open and try to resell this stuff and pay $2,500 for this box and try to sell it for $3,500? And I got to do this like 3 times, 4 times a month. You mean I don't have to buy a box a week anymore? I got like 20 grand worth of crap in my garage because I can't sell all this stuff every week. I can only sell about half of it. And then the other half takes like months to get rid of. Where do I put all this stuff? Uncle Bruce, you mean I don't have to get into a pyramid scheme where I buy merchandise from the guy in front of me who gets all kinds of royalties off of my butt, and the guy over him gets royalties off of him, and I have to now get people to buy stuff off of me so I can make royalties on this stuff, soap or whatever the hell it is. I don't have to play that game. I don't have to go to home parties. I don't have to host home parties. I don't have to try to get my relatives to do this stuff. Man, my Uncle Bruce, this is news. This is you're singing song to me, baby. Like this song right here. The ham and cheese on a sesame seed bagel.
Hey, hey, bagel. I gotta know.
You mean I don't have to listen to this all the time? I can be an option writer and shut the door and listen to my own music?
Could be Yoko.
It could be Yoko. What do you want to listen to?
That's
It's
right.
up to you what you want to listen to and how you're going to do it. Thank you, Auntie Jen, so very
You're
much.
welcome.
The bagel has arrived.
I
can
almost
smell.
forgot the Philippe.
I can smell the Philippe's on there.
Almost forgot.
Hope there's enough of it.
Well, I just poured it in the middle.
Oh. Well, let's find out, shall we? Mm. It's there.
Can you taste it?
Mm.
You can taste it.
Well, the market has conveniently backed off just as I'm ready to eat my bagel.
Just to be able to acknowledge
Yeah,
bagel power.
we're at 45. We're only up 45 on the Dow. So I'm starting with a 45-point gain, this bagel.
Okay.
Let's see if it gets any better or not. I love this headline. White House blasts Amazon on a report that it will publish tariff hits on products to its customers. I love this headline. This is beautiful. Put them on notice. Let everybody know in America just how much money is now tacked into prices that you pay that is going to the Republican regime that is now going to hand it over to the most valuable people in America, the top 5%.
Isn't it like I know it's a rule now with like airplane tickets that you can't say, we'll fly you there for $74, or you have to pay $200 you know.
Junk fees.
I think Amazon also has to do that. They have to, show what they got line item by line item to
I'd love this. I think tariff is a junk fee. I think that's what that is. President Trump's tariffs are a junk fee. It is charged to you, and they're trying to hide it. They want to blame retailers for charging you all this money for merchandise that the Trump administration made more expensive with these 140% tariffs on Chinese goods. It's incredible. The two-faced nature of it is beyond the pale. It's unbelievable. All right. Lisa, an Australian man tried to come to Florida to join a cruise. He was turned away. Lisa, also U.S. airlines and hotels are seeing less future bookings. Cindy, it's called winning, Bruce. Splair, I'm curious if that's a reason why some medium-sized YouTubers that are smaller than Uncle Bruce get a cruise sponsored thing here. Splair, I'm sure everyone here would rather go now to hear some Yoko Ono. Jeff, we need the bagel bump bagel, baby. Let's go. 33.8 is where we're at on the Dow. We're up 33.8. We were up over 200 points just half an hour ago. So we'll see what's going on. SoFi right now, 1378. The low of the day on SoFi is 1370. We've had 75.7 million trade. We're up 56 cents at the moment. And we're going to see these waves. I'm curious to see whether we go through 15 later today or not. I'm wondering if we run out of paper down here and it just goes. I don't know. Bagel's great. Michael H. It's a cult. It's just a cult. They believe anything he says. That's the only explanation I've got. It be what it be. Welcome on. We're up 13 on the Dow. We're up 1 point on the Dow. We're still falling. When I started eating this bagel, we were up 45 points. We're now we're now down a half a point on the Dow. So we're now negative. We're down 15 on S&P. We're down 45 on NASDAQ. America is realizing every day these tariffs are going to kill us. These tariffs are destroying our standard of living. Our standard of living is under attack by President Trump. Bottom line, no question. Crazy 49er. I sold my triple Q put spread at 80 cents. It's already at 50% gain here. Giddy up. However you want to play it, my friends. I think call credit spreads are the way to go on Qs and SPYs. I think that's where you really want to zero in on, or call credit spreads. Way out of the money. Dare them to come and get you. But whatever works. 1371 on SoFi. We're down 1 point on the Dow. More bagel. Lovely. I really believe that if you go to a Lowe's, a Home Depot, a Target, Costco, Walmart, I really believe that when you get your printout, your receipt at the store, it should show how much in tariff money you just paid. Out of all that stuff you just bought, it should tell you at the bottom. Gross sales, $58. Sales tax, $4.58, whatever the hell that is. Tariffs, how much of that $58 was tariffs paid?
You're paying your goods and services tax, whatever they call it, on your inflated tariff price. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a double hit. You pay the tariff, you have to pay a tax on the tariff.
Don't think your local governor is your friend. Your local governor and that legislature are secretly going, oh, tariffs. Okay. The cost of everything is going to go up. We get sales tax on the final price you pay for anything at the retail level. And that means governments in the United States, state and county and city governments are hauling in all kinds of tax money from you on taxes on the taxes. Americans have no idea how bad it is. This is an assault on your standard of living from every direction conceivable. And none of these people are standing up to Trump. No one is standing up to this guy. It's unbelievable. They're all in on it. What's going on? Bobby, I dare them, Uncle Bruce. I may double dare them and move the clock until next week or early today or tomorrow. That's what I'm saying right here, right now. Double dare them, triple dare them.
Mhm.
Anyway, we're up 11 points on the Dow. We're up 29 on the Dow. The bagel might be having an effect to turn this dip around. We're now back 29 points on the Dow. We're up 32 on the Dow right now. Here we go. Okay. Lovely. Lovely. 1380 on Sofi. GameStop not coming down. 27.84 up 25 cents. Double dog dare, says Bobby. Okay, there you go.
Calm down.
I think Bobby's making a point. Trying to make a point. We're up 27 on the Dow. What's going to happen here? I wonder. Volume on Sofi. Volume now, 78 million. 20 million in the pre-market, 98 million traded. Wow. It's not a record, but it's up there. Yeah, it's active. Welcome to the show, everybody. Nice to have you with me. Giddy up, everybody. MSTR up $5 a share. The Dow up 30 points at the moment. SoFi 1374 up 53 cents at the moment. Brian is saying GameStop to $28, please, and then 29, 30, 40. Thank you very much. There you go. I'm not asking too much of the stock. It's been to 60 something in the last year. I mean, it can go there again, can it? I mean, sure. I mean, come on. Well, let's find out. 39-point gain on the Dow. We're moving back up again. We're within 5 points of where I started eating this bagel. 41-point gain here. We were up 45 when I started chewing on this thing. This is the second half, and we're now up to 46 points gained on the Dow. We're up a point since I started eating my bagel. Neat.
So now it's running out.
We just got a hit. Yeah, we're up 60 points on the Dow, and we got a hit of mustard. I love it. I love it. Crazy 49er. Can you give us an example of a triple Q call credit spread? What do you think? We're at 472 on the market now, just up 29 cents. 476, 478 expiring today for 30 cents. Could that be one? If the market pops a little more, maybe that'll give you 33, 35 cents. For a $2 move, you can get 30 cents. That's a nice return on your money. 15% return today. This is a good trade. We're up 68 points. 74. We're up 74 points, guys. I'm going higher. Bruce, keep chewing, baby. You're making us money. Let's go. Up 75 on the Dow. That's a 30-point gain since I started eating this bagel. After dropping off, and come all the way back. I'm just a guy eating a bagel in front of a computer. I'm doing the best I can. I'm down 124 on oil. The VIX is negative 10. That's positive. That's positive. VIX is negative 10. That's a good thing. Dow's up 82. Up 84. Woohoo! Oh my. Thank you all for being here. We're up 90 points on the Dow. Headline, U.S. job openings fall to a 6-month low, and that was before the trade wars. It may get worse. Oh, it's going to get worse. Oh, yes. Indeed, it is going to get worse. Mm. 237 thumbs up. Thank you. We're up 134 on the Dow. A nice move here. 310 votes on the question of the day. Thank you for participating today. Go, baby, go. Let's go. 136-point gain on the Dow, 3.7 gain on S&P, 14-point gain on NASDAQ. We've gone green on all the markets again. That's what's happening right now. Delicious. Oh, my. We're up 163 on the Dow. Just finishing this bagel. Oh, yeah. My. What a morning. Very interesting session today. Very interesting. We're up $8 on MSTR, 377 a share. AI up 7. GameStop up 24. Sofi at 1378 now, up 59. ASTS only down 12. Rocket Lab down just 8 cents. We are this close to just seeing green everywhere. Up 170 on the Dow. Giddy up. Oh, my. Thank you all for joining us today. Great to have you here with me. Pardon me.
Mustard.
That mustard is working beautifully. I love it. This is good stuff. I needed that. Absolutely. I like this game. I hope you like this game about being an option writer and getting paid from shrinkage. Love it. Those of you, sorry?
One thing at Philippe's, you see lots of people eating and lots of people blowing their nose.
True. A lot of people blow their nose at Philippe's. Indeed. It has a way of getting to those sinuses and clearing them out. Love it. We're seeing option writers win here again and again. 1380 on that Sofi now. It's climbing again. Interesting session here. Thank you all. The honey boy has been quiet lately. Charlie, White House accusing Amazon of hostile and political acts for displaying the tariff costs. It's not a hostile or political act to implement the tariffs, to put them out there and just come up with a chart and have a ceremony in the East Lawn. That's not political. Oh, no, though. That's making America great again. What's that?
It's so small nobody can read it.
No one can read that chart. Penguins should pay tariffs. God damn it! Let's make islands that are populated by tariffs, make them pay and help America great again. How ridiculous is this? What can I say? Anyway, pastrami melted Swiss on rye with Philippe's. I'm hooked, says Mike H. Vilba's dementia. That's what's going on. It's dementia, baby. It's unbelievable. The thing that amazes me the most is not the guy at the top. That's a given. We know about him. It's all of his enablers. It's the enablers, especially some of these Wall Street top guys, top men. We're talking top men here from Wall Street, top white-skinned men who are his advisors. It's scary what they have in store for America as a whole. It is, it's pathetic, is what it is, and they're insisting. Oh, it's the best thing ever. Oh, this is the best thing ever for America. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh yeah. Last 5 days, Brian is saying SoFi's up 22%. Well, there you go. Well, 5 days before that, it was down 20-something%. So. Yeah, it just comes and goes, but we're now at 1372, 1365, 1380. We're all over the place here. We're going to go higher on SoFi. That's a given. At the end of the day, at the end of it all, SoFi is going to be much higher per share than we are here. That is my humble opinion. We'll see how it plays out. We're up 20 now on GameStop, up $7 on MSTR at the moment. The Dow is holding a 165 gain. It beats, we were down, 20 points 15 minutes ago when I started eating my bagel. Now we're up 170. So we're just, get ready for this, kids. This is it. This is volatility time. The White House is trying to celebrate 100 glorious days of Republican rule. And the rest of the world's going, what? Glorious? What? Yeah, the rest of the world is staying home and not coming to America right now. Not necessarily coming to America. Yeah. No need to rush over there. Kind of wacky. What can I say? Welcome all to the program. Thank you all for joining us today. This is Tuesday, April 29th. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I will be on the air at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, as well as my regular show. For those of you who are Gold Bagel members, you guys, you'll be joining me tomorrow night. We'll be talking about the end of the month, April 30th tomorrow. We'll recoup all of that, compare notes, see how you've done, and talk about options trading strategies you're into. If you're a Gold Bagel member, you're welcome to join us tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern, for the Primetime Live show. Mike H., they're worse than Trump because they know it's BS. His handlers, he may actually believe this is working. His handlers, unbelievable.
At least our leaders are men in their middle age.
And the thing that struck me yesterday, watching the political campaign yesterday come to a close in Canada, the national election, they were showing, in Eastern Canada, here are the some of the key races, in this district, in this district. What shocked me was how many women are running for political office in Canada. Pleasantly shocked me.
2025, honey.
Yeah, it's a pleasant, compared to America. It's unbelievable how many women are in government in Canada. It is a huge number.
Well, Justin Trudeau, it's 2050.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's exciting. Very amazing. And the other thing that's also not easily noticed is how many females are political directors. They are consultants, political consultants in Canada. You want to get elected in Canada, you better be open to having men and women help you with your campaign, because there are some brilliant minds out there who know their stuff. Yeah, it's quite amazing. It was an amazing election yesterday in Canada, that's for sure. Splair, Thursday, markets are open. Germany has a holiday. Oh, we're open. Stephen Butler, bagel, Bruce. Thank you all. We're up 167 on the Dow. We're at 1368 on SoFi, up 48 cents. Now at 1370, up 49. ASTS down 32. Rocket Lab down 23. GameStop up 26. And MSTR up 761. AI down 1 penny and only 1 penny. Jen and I want to wish you a wonderful day today. We'll be watching the markets from the sidelines here in Rancho Mirage, cheering on your SoFi. Thank you again for the thumbs ups today. And thanks again for coming through with the poll question of the day, answering that for us. Over 300 responses to the question of the day today have come through. We thank you so very much. 240 thumbs ups and counting now. Thank you for breaking the 200 barrier. 65% of you out there saying, yep, I'm writing SoFi Cash Secured Puts and I'm winning, Uncle Bruce. I love this game. It sure beats $8.85 a share. This $13.70, $14 level. I like this. This is a nice little turnaround. Let's keep this game going. 65% are happy. 35% are not writing cash secured puts. Maybe you can't. Maybe you're not allowed to, or you've never done it before. But again, those of you who have been writing cash secured puts on SoFi from various levels are winning beautifully, and you'll win even more. Keep up the great work. And take the dough from the saps in the casino. You're the casino owner. You own the machines, the slot machines. Let them play. Let them give you money. Notice the Dow right now up 190. We're jumping again higher on the Dow. We're up 8.8 on S&P 16. Make it 18 points higher now on NASDAQ. The Dow is by itself, half a point gain, 0.11 for NASDAQ and 0.16% on S&P. They are behind the Dow. 1368 to 1370 on SoFi with a very heavy volume today. The SoFi volume is now over 87 million shares in an hour and 17 minutes. Very, very active day today. With the 20 million pre-market, we have 107 million trading. That's double normal volume. And it's an hour and 17, 18 minutes into the session. So we're rolling here. These shares, I believe, will go substantially higher and will be called higher by a number of analysts. If they know anything about numbers, they will be telling you $25 targets. That's the next level for your SoFi. Keep up the great work. Get richer. Keep on writing. Take the money. Make more money. Thank you again. Don't forget the classes. The deal for 4 for 3 ends tomorrow night. This is your last 48 hours to get these classes on sale. Thank you for those of you who have already made the move. And if you have any questions about your classes, you let me know with an email. The Dow up 200 points right now. SoFi 1363. Will it run to new highs to the 1450-15 level? It could well do that. Will it go to 16-17 in the next 3-4 days? It could well do that. That's my prediction. You decide what you think. It's all good. Thank you, Splair. Have a great day. Stephen Butler. Neat. And bagels to all. Brian, SoFi to 25 this year. Wee-hee-hee. I love it. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Anything crazy happens, we'll pop in. But we're watching. Jen and I are going to say our goodbyes here in just a moment. Brian, my TFSA is going to be all SoFi. Give me those tax-free gains. Giddy up, everybody. Well, we're saying our goodbyes in 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Bye.